Everton have been handed a 10-point deduction for breaching the English Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules. Premier League rules dictate that clubs can lose up to £105 million over a 3-year cycle. During last month's hearing, the Premier League argued that Everton's cumulative losses for the financial fair play cycle ending in 2022 were at £124.5 million, which is £19.5 million over the limit. Fair enough, any club breaching the FFP rules must be punished, because the rule applies to all the clubs taking part in the Premier League. A quick reminder that Manchester City have 115 charges pending for investigation. Everton's breach was straightforward. It was one offence, breaching profitability rules. The allegations against Manchester City are far more serious. The question is, will Manchester City be punished as well? This is the argument of the wide majority of Premier League fans all over the globe. As it is, the Premier League is under scanner for its VAR masterclass week in, week out. So what would the perception be if action is not taken against other clubs who have been accused as well? Back in September, it was announced that Premier League clubs should be subject to swifter proceedings if they are accused of committing financial rule breaches. That is after the league updated its handbook to declare that any club that was charged with breaking profit and sustainability rules must receive a final verdict within 12 weeks. That means an investigation, decision and potential appeal process would take place over a minimum period of 3 months. The aim behind the FFP changes is to ensure that any sanctions apply to the season in which the breaches have been committed. Reportedly, most exceptional cases are exempt from the new timeline, including the ongoing process involving Manchester City, which has been referred to an independent commission with no firm indication yet as to when a decision may be reached. So this essentially means Manchester City may not be punished anytime soon, but experts have been arguing that City, if found guilty, could possibly face relegation from the Premier League. If this is the case with Manchester City, another club under scanner is Chelsea for alleged irregularities during the Roman Abramovich era. English outlet The Guardian has claimed that the Russian billionaire who owned the club for 19 years until he was sanctioned by the British government last year used offshore companies to make payments for the club. The Premier League is already reportedly investigating the Blues after their new owners became aware of potentially incomplete financial reporting linked to the Abramovich era while completing the takeover. Everton, in its official response to the punishment, pointed out something interesting. The statement read, "The club will also monitor with great interest the decisions made in other cases concerning Premier League's profit and sustainability rules." So, the sentiment is clear. Everton basically says, I have been punished, now let us see what you do with other clubs accused of FFP breaches. VAR under scrutiny every week, pending investigation of Manchester City and Chelsea, overall refereeing standards under question. Premier League sure has its task cut out if it is to salvage its reputation as arguably the best football league in the world.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.